Hello, we are from the Medical Translation and Interpretation Group, or MTI. MTI is a group dedicated to examining and enhancing medical translation and interpretation services in Lincoln and Lancaster County through strategic leadership, innovation, collaboration, and advocacy.
We are here today to show you why the mission of MTI is so important. Providing these services is the right thing to do, but it all begins with the law and making sure we're in compliance with it. Let's learn more.
Hello, is this the information desk? I'm looking for some information.
Oh, it sure is, honey. How can I help you?
Well, I'm a hospital administrator, and I've been hearing a lot lately about limited English proficiency and compliance with federal law with regard to serving the medical needs of those who are limited English speakers.
Oh, well, you came along at just the right time. Another minute or so and you would have missed me. I was just about to go to lunch. Well, I'm Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, but you can call me Vi.
Hiya, Vi, but I'm confused. Title VI? What's that?
Well, you know the Civil Rights Act of 1964, right?
Huh? 1964? Heck, I wasn't even born then.
Oh, well, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 made racial discrimination in public places such as theaters, restaurants, and hotels illegal. It also requires employers to provide equal employment opportunities.
Ah, that does ring a bell. But what's Title VI, Vi?
Well, that's me. I'm the part of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 that says, and I quote, "No person in the United States shall, on the ground of race, color, or national origin, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any program or activity receiving federal financial assistance." That's me. That's Title VI.
Wow. So that means if a program receives federal funds, they could lose that funding for noncompliance with you?
You got it, Buster. Not to mention the fact that they wouldn't be able to provide quality health care for all of their patients. I'm one tough cookie.
What kind of programs receive federal funding?
Well, there are hospitals like the one where you work that receive federal dollars through Medicaid and Medicare programs. Then there's free and reduced lunch programs, Head Start, and federal housing assistance programs, just to name a few.
Wow, that's quite a list. Well, I'm sure glad to know that American citizens have you looking out for them, making sure...
Somebody wasn't paying attention. And I quote, "No person in the United States shall be denied benefits of programs that receive federal financial assistance." No person. I didn't say no American citizen. Well, no person means no person. Well, that's why we have to take special care to make sure services are accessible for those with limited English proficiency. Well, new Americans are people too, aren't they?
Well, of course they are, Vi. Even I know that.
Oh, I knew you did.
So that's why we're having to make all these plans for interpreters down at the hospital, or we could lose our federal funding.
Oh, you've got it. And as the population of individuals with limited English proficiency in your community increases, well, so does the need to make sure you have a plan to provide access for them to your federally funded programs, both to be in compliance and because it's the right thing to do.
Thanks, Vi. I'm sure glad I caught you before lunch. Thanks for the help.
No problem. So what's a good-looking, compliant guy like you doing for lunch? Care to join me? Your treat.
You really do have some experience in the legislature, don't you? Speak English or go back home. We've all heard this from family, friends, and neighbors. Maybe we've even said it ourselves. It's usually muttered under our breaths after dealing with a struggling English speaker at a checkout counter or on the phone. Well, imagine this. You're new to a country. Maybe you fled your country of origin to escape extreme poverty, violence, even ethnic cleansing. You can never go home. You're here. Your children are here. This is your new home.
You have to find a place to live, get your children enrolled in school, find a job, and continue on the road towards citizenship. All of these things would be easier if you just knew the local language. But who's going to put a roof over your head and food on your family's table while you put your life on hold to learn it? You've got to get out there with the abilities you have and find a way to provide for your loved ones. That's the reality for new Americans.
Anyone who has tried to learn a new language can tell you it's not an easy or a quick process. Research suggests it takes 7 years of immersion to become proficient, and even then, many specifically medical terms are only needed regularly by those with jobs in the medical profession or with special training in that area of the language. That's why the mission of MTI is so vital. Odds are most new Americans are making an effort and want to learn English, but even trying to master everyday English is an uphill battle. Take a look.
Good morning, Vladek. Today we're going to learn about verb agreement.
Verb agreement. Okay.
The basic rule is as follows. A singular subject takes on a singular verb, while a plural subject takes on a plural verb. The trick is knowing whether the subject is singular or plural. The next trick is recognizing a singular or plural verbs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's okay, Vladek. You could borrow my pencil.
Oh, thank you for borrow pencil.
Oh, no, Vladek. You borrow, I lend. Okay?
I borrow, you lend.
Very good. Now, going on. Here's a helpful hint. Verbs do not form their plurals by adding an S as nouns do. In order to determine which verb is singular and which one is plural, you simply have to...
Oh, bless you. You lend my hanky?
Oh, thank you, Vladek, but I borrow the hanky, you lend it. Okay?
I lend, you borrow.
Okay, very good. Now, to be able to choose pronouns correctly, you must first identify the clause. Well, there are strong clauses and weak clauses.
Strong clauses like on a lion. Weak clauses like on a kitten.
Oh.
A+ for me.
No, I'm sorry, Vladek, that's incorrect. Well, this kind of clause is a group of words that contain a verb and a subject. Well, an example of a strong clause is, she is lying in bed.
My wife tells lies in bed all the time. Last night she told me she making Vladek breakfast in bed. This morning I wake up to find sleeping wife and cornflakes.
No, Vladek, I meant she was lying down. You know, on her back.
Oh, sleeping.
Yes, Vladek, we lie down to go to sleep. Another strong clause would be, the doctor billed me.
Same for my uncle back home. He fall off garage and doctor have to build him new ankles. He walk with a cane now.
No, Vladek, I'm sorry. I meant billed as in the doctor sent me a bill to pay. You understand?
Sent you a bill? Like the electric bill?
Yes, Vladek, that's exactly right. Oh.
You okay?
Yes, I think I'm getting a headache.
Oh, you want to lend a medicine from me?
You mean borrow, right?
No, you say I lend, you borrow. I write it down.
Just borrow me the aspirin, Vladek.
Much better. A+ for you.
As you can see, learning to use English in a classroom setting can be very difficult. Using newly acquired English out in the real world can be even tougher. Learning the rules of English is only the beginning. We don't always say exactly what we mean.
Hello there, ma'am. I'm Bill Idiom with Where the Heart Is Realty. Welcome to my open house today. It's great to see you. Hey there, shooter. What's up? You looking to buy a house, eh? Well, I'm your guy. I'll have you sitting pretty in no time.
Oh, no, thank you. I will stand, please.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm vibrating. Hang on, would you? Hey, Toby. Yeah, I'm showing the house out on Oak Street. Uh-huh. Well, you know, Toby, the early bird gets the worm and money talks, buddy. Well, I'll back you up on that. And if Carl tries to give you the axe on that one, I'll go to bat for you. All right, pal, keep it real.
Are you a baseball player? You go to bat?
No way, kiddo. I'm no ball player. I'm $1 million double diamond realtor. Now, let's see what we can do to get you moved into this great house. This one is hot and ready to move.
Oh, no, don't move it, please. House is okay where it is. Hot? It has air conditioning?
It's got AC and a brand new furnace. Now, the roof may need a little bit of work right away or in the near future. It's kind of on its last leg.
Leg? On roof?
Yeah, but I'm sure if you make a reasonable offer, the seller would bite the bullet on that and take a lower price to help with the cost of a new roof. He and I are on the same page on that.
Oh, same page? Oh, may I look at page?
You know what? I'm all out of flyers here. I got a new assistant, and is she having a rough time? You can't teach an old dog new tricks, you know what I mean?
You have a dog for your assistant? Cool.
Oh, that would be cool now, wouldn't it, Junior? No, I'm just trying to show a new gal the ropes. She's a real go-getter, but sometimes she bites off a little more than she can chew and lands herself in a little hot water, you know?
Oh, yes. Mama does not like it when I take big bites at dinner, but she never throw me in hot water. And she just say, no TV before bed.
Oh, you betcha. Way to go there, Mom. Give me 5. So, what do you think of the house? You love it? You ready to move in?
I am not so sure. It has 3 bedrooms?
Sure does. Now, I gotta warn you, one of them is painted bright pink. Too loud for me, but different strokes for different folks, right?
Let's go look at that room, Mama. I want to hear the paint.
Oh, isn't he a clever little guy? Well, would you like to make an offer on the house? If so, we should write that up PDQ. The seller wants to get out from under this thing ASAP. I hate to paint the seller as desperate, but if the shoe fits, right?
Oh, my shoes fit fine. Thank you.
My shoes are new. See how fast I can run?
Oh, no.
Wow, you sure are a fast one. I bet you run circles around the other kids at school, huh?
No, we usually race on the sidewalk. It's straight line. I run in circle because we inside small room.
Oh, Not small, son. Cozy. So, Mom, if you get to the point where you want to put your money where your mouth is, give me a call. I'll give you my card.
Put money where mouth is, but I keep money in purse. Many banks say I not need cash. I am pre-approved for home loan.
Oh, well, is that music to my ears or what? You're speaking my language now.
I am? I am not so sure, but I am trying.
Boy, was she confusing or what?
So, as you can see, it can be difficult to learn a new language, and sometimes it can be tough working with new English speakers without help. That's where interpreters or other meaningful language access programs can make a big difference. We need their help because it's both required by the law and the right thing to do to make sure we're providing quality services to our entire population. Some situations where limited English proficiency is an issue can create life and death problems.
So, you'll want to take this pill once a day until your rash is gone. That should help clear it up for you.
11 pills a day.
That's right, but it's pronounced once.
Oh, okay, doctor. I am embarazada. Is okay?
Of course, but there's no need to be embarrassed. Lots of people have rashes just like yours. Just take those pills and you'll be fine.
Okay, thank you.
No problem at all. You have a great day now.
ONCE in Spanish means 11, and embarazada means pregnant. This situation could lead to serious problems for our patient. In this case, it's clear that the patient was agreeing when she didn't really understand, and she clearly wasn't being understood. Many new English speakers do this to avoid appearing disrespectful or being a burden. A qualified interpreter or other meaningful language access programs could have changed this situation.
Now, other situations may not have such high stakes, but I think we'd all agree that they're still important. A parent-child relationship is harmed when a child has to interpret for their parent while conducting adult business, like a parent's medical appointment or a parent-teacher conference, as you'll see here.
So, we're all a little concerned that Ahmed may not be working to his full potential. He does not consistently turn in his homework on time and can be very disruptive in class.
Kala ani talib mumtaz. Anything else?
No.
We hope we've made you smile today, but more importantly, that we've made you think. Moving to a new country is difficult for many reasons, and learning the new language can be the toughest part.
The fact is, we need programs and plans in place to provide meaningful language access services in these situations, both because it's the law and it's the right thing to do.
We hope our presentation will help you be patient in your interactions with new Americans. But more than that, we hope you'll be a force for change in your workplace and community to make sure we're meeting the needs of all new Americans.
Thank you.